Good morning from Ren Lake Access Point. It's 8:50 in the morning. Just got here. Be unloading in a few minutes. After 4 days of excellent weather, I'm looking up here and all I see is clouds and the call for rain for the next 3 or 4 days. And that seems to be, for me, it seems to be typical. So anyway, we'll unload and not in any hurry. It's a short trip down Ren Lake into the Black River and over to Horse Lake. Hopefully the weather will hold off for me. We'll see how it goes. It's 8:35. I'm almost set to go. Got my life jacket on. And when I looked at the clouds, I'm not taking any chances. With the luck I've had this whole camping season, I'm already in my raincoat and rain pants. Setting off shortly. Just right now, I'm telling people through a spot that I'm at the access point safe and sound. And when that goes through, I'll be heading out, going south down here, crossing over the highway into Ren, or actually into Ren, and then down to the Black River. I'm at the just past the first portage out of Ren Lake into the Black River, and this is the first waterfalls that I came to. There'll be 2 or 3 more along the route. This falls I've heard go by a few names, and no, one of them is not High Falls. But I have heard it called Ren Lake Falls, and I've heard it called Heart of an Angel Falls. And personally, I prefer the name Heart of an Angel Falls. Nice area. Portage, so I'm not sure. Like on my map, it showed me the portage being on this side of the river, and there's a nice trail there. But the sign is on the opposite side, and that's find that a bit confusing. This is a small drop before the main falls. The portage on the right side goes around this and the main falls. If you climb over on the rocks here and bring a canoe down there on the way up and back, the other portage sign is right over there. My map of this area from the Frost Center does show 2 portages, a short one, which is one over there, which is only about 50 meters or so, going around the one falls. It does show on this side, though, the main one going over both areas. So the last cottage, though, on Ren Lake is not far down here, maybe 100 meters or so. That's the last cottage that I'll come to. There's on the Black River and Horse Lake, and there's nothing but campsites and hopefully colorful trees and decent weather. I'm at the second portage from the Black River to the Black River. It's 466 meters according to the sign, and my map says about the same thing. I'm just looking back here at the colors. I'm not sure if you can see it all that well on the camera here. I'll lighten it up here a little bit, but it's just awesome. At this portage, there is a small dam here and some rapids or small falls halfway up the portage. We'll see what that's like today. Let's walk down to the dam here and see what kind of water we have flowing over it. There wasn't anything, so the last time I was up here, there was some nice rapids halfway down the portage. I didn't see anything this time, but may not be there, or may I've just been looking in the wrong spot. It's been, I don't remember, 2 or 3 years since I've been up here. Well, it's not really a dam. I thought it was a dam here. It's just the bridge and the small rapids here. So shows you how much I can remember. If you're ATVing across here, you watch out for the missing pieces. Let's have a look at the rapids here. There we go. That's where it came from, the Black River. My canoe is over here somewhere. And nice little rapids here. See, I'll just look over here. Right there, that's where the drop is. Let's walk down there and see what the small falls there looks like. But I'm looking now at the colors here, and not too bad. It's mid-October, and the peak probably would have been 2 weeks ago, but it's, still looks pretty nice here. Yeah, this is what I remember. It was there wasn't a trail coming down here like there often is off of portages, but it's a bit of bushwhack. I remember it being more of a slide. There we go. Here's a good view. Just looking just downstream of the slide. It's actually a fairly short paddle to where I'm going, but I'm making into a longer paddle because some extra long stops here at each of these waterfalls, and I'm not rushing the portages, I'm relaxing. There's still one more waterfalls that we have to get to. These ones I've seen before. As I said, I was here, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, but somehow I missed a waterfall. So I don't know how, because every map I have says that it's there. I just didn't notice. I don't know. I'm back here to get that next waterfalls. Heading back down now to grab my canoe. It's 11:05. As I said, I haven't been in any hurry. That's one thing about the trips that I go on. It's not about how long it takes me to get somewhere. I'm not trying to go as far as I can. It's I'll tell you. For me, it's about just about getting there. So I enjoy the time that I'm out here. I'm not in a hurry to get to my campsite, and I just enjoy the scenery around me. I don't go out for the adventure or for the challenge. I go because I live in the city, and my house is 4 feet away from my neighbors on both sides, and I just wanted to escape that and get out and have some quiet and hear the birds if I can, and see what animals I can see. I did see a blue heron about half an hour ago, but to me it's not a race, it's not a challenge. It's just get out there, and we're all different. Everybody that comes out canoeing or any kind of backcountry camping with backpacking or crown land, we're all out for different reasons, and the important thing is to just get out. Well, that was easier this time. I'm at the third portage. Actually, this one I'm not portaging the canoe. The canoe will stay there. This is 750 meters. My map says 800 from the Black River here to Black Lake. I'm only walking this because this is the one waterfalls up here, I can hear it, that I didn't get to last time. So according to the forecast, this is going to be my nicest day. It's cloudy out, but it's perfect. So I'll come down here, get this waterfalls, and then do my portage in the Horse Lake, and that way I won't be missing this falls. And I can just I can see it a bit now. It looks like it certainly is worthwhile, or at least worthwhile for me. And if I'm adding them up right, I believe this will be waterfalls number 800 for me. Well, this is better than I expected. When I saw the flow at the first waterfalls, Heart of an Angel or Wren Lake Falls, what we're going to call it, I thought there wouldn't be a lot of water going through here, but this looks awesome. I think any more water here would ruin it. I like how you can see the rocks here. It gives the falls some character. Or you want to use the word personality. So this goes in from the Black River. The portage goes into Black Lake. I don't know if this falls already has a name to it, but the obvious name would be Black Lake Falls. I'll hike the portage and see if there's any more drops. There is a drop right in front of me too. And there might be something else down there as well, I don't know, but we'll do the hike. It's an 800 meter portage roughly. I can walk that lots of time. It's only 5 to 12, lots of time. I'm just walking down the portage to Black Lake. It's up and down, but there are no more downs for water. Just the one drop at the beginning of the portage. The portage is wide. You can't get lost on it. The lake is just over here a bit to my left. I can see it. And there's a portage sign. It's easy to walk, but there's this spot here. You can't really see where the trail is down to the water, but yeah, oh yeah, there it is. There it is, right here, I think. TV. Oh, look at that tree. That's awesome orange. And here's a view of Black Lake. Nice sandy access point. There are campsites on here. My map is back up at my canoe though. As I said, I'm just hiking this to have a look. Let's see if we can see the colors here. There we go. How's that? Nice fall day. Overcast is fine. It's actually best for taking pictures of waterfalls. Overcast days are actually ideal for that. Nobody around, nice and quiet. I love this. Well, I'm at the portage from the Black River into Horse Lake, and one of my friends that does a lot of canoeing. She has a favorite expression, and Christine, how is this for sucky muck? That's the river there. This is the portage coming in. You can't get in that way. My canoe is over here, but the sucky muck is still pretty bad here, and it's just a short portage though, 267, but it is going uphill. The rest of them were just flat. In hindsight, I should have put the campsite right over there instead, because all I'm here for is to view the 3 waterfalls, which I've already done so. I'm thinking that Horse Lake might have a better sunset possibility view, so we'll see about that. Sometimes the shortest portages are the toughest. This one for me was all uphill. The good thing is when I go back home, it'll be all downhill. But the fact is, for the last 3 nights, I haven't slept well. I slept okay last night, about 4 hours, 5 hours sleep, but the nights before that, I got about 2 or 3 hours tops. So I don't have a lot of energy. But I'm here out in the lake now. There's a campsite. Let's see if we can point them out here. There's one over here on the island. It's not mine though. There's one over here somewhere, just I think about in that point in there. That's not mine. Mine is this little point over here. I picked it because I've been here before, and even though it faces south, it's out on a point, and I should be able to see a sunset. That's providing that we don't have rain and don't have a lot of clouds. So I'll just load up the canoe. It's about a 5-minute paddle over to my campsite, set up camp, and then it'll be time just to relax. Well, here's the view from campsite 7 on Horse Lake. There are 2 other campsites within view. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. Right over here is one that's an island. There's a campsite there. And just around the corner, okay, and let's see. And can we see it over here? Yeah, just right. And there is the other campsite. They're both vacant. When I checked the area yesterday, they weren't being occupied at all, so I think I'll have the lake to myself, which suits me just fine. I'm looking at the colors here. I don't know if you can see it that well. It is overcast here. There we go. Like I said, I'm on campsite 7. I kind of laugh here because it says that you can put 3 tents and 10 people on here, and I don't know where you get 3 good-sized tents. Mine's back in the corner up here. You could get one more possibly down here. That'd be about it. But I'm prepared for that liquid sunshine. I hope I am. My tent's up here. The tarp is just at the edge of the tent. But so if it's R-ing out in the morning, I don't want to say that word, then I can get out of my tent without getting soaking wet. And if it is inclement weather most of the day, my hammock is underneath my tarp, so I can be in there. So I think I'm set for that. I've been using. I bought this back in February. It's made by Fiactive. So I've had it out 5 times canoeing. I've had it out twice on Crown land, and I had to use it for probably about 10 days of my trip out to the East Coast as well. So I like it. It's been doing me fine. The true test will be how many years it'll last me. I found with one of the other popular makes, I find they only last me about 3 or 4 years before they start to show signs of wear and tear, like small holes in them or whatever. So far I like it. And my inside here, those of you who follow Cliff Jacobson, you'll see that I have the ground sheet inside my tent. I have done it both ways before, and as with all manufacturers, basically this ground sheet is meant to go on the outside because there are tabs. I'll show you in the corner here. There are tabs here that it can tie down to each of the corners, but it fits just right inside. So we're going to do it inside on this trip. Some comfort there, and reading material this time will be, as I said before, I just bought this book and went to see Adam Schultz at the winery in Beansville, actually on Tuesday night, and that's what I'll be reading on this weekend, or on this trip. Not quite a weekend, this is Thursday night. So I'm all set here, comforts of home. So that's my bed and my couch, my chair, and it's just a matter of finding the washroom and where to put my my bear vault. So we will look for that. Well, let's look for a place to put my my bear vault. I haven't hung food in 4 years now, as some people say, as i.e. Cliff Jacobson. Bears climb trees really well, so there's no sense in putting your gear up, put your food up a tree. They can get it, and I've seen videos before of bears doing just that. The idea is that bears find their food in 2 ways. One is by memory, where they've found food before, and the other one's by smell. So if I make sure there's no smell from my food, and I put it somewhere where food hasn't been found before, odds are that they won't get it. So I think right in here. Of course, if any of you happen to come by here, you'll be able to steal my food. Now I'd look to see if they have a boom box here, or a thunder box, or a privy. They have a sign here for it, so I think that I'm in luck. We'll see how much of a climb it is. Oh, and this looks like this could be not that bad. It's right here. So there we go, all the comforts of home here. Washroom, tent, spot to cook, food. What more do you want? Well, I'm just relaxing. I gathered a bit of firewood. I got 2 liters of water made up. Actually, that's one thing. On my last trip, I had problems using the water filter that I bring. It's made by 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 Catadine. I've had it for a long time, and I thought at the end of last year, I thought that I had changed the filter on it. But when I got home from my last trip, I realized I found out that I hadn't, and it was pretty dirty, and it was hard pumping water through it. So I was able to change the filter. But the other thing that I forgot to do, and I found it out very quickly when pumping water now, that you have to pump through maybe another liter or half liter of water through it to clean it out when it's a brand new filter. With all the chemicals that were in it from making it, whatever. Because when I put the water in it, it looks awful foamy. So I had to dump that out and then start fresh. But it's all good now. It's 5:45, and I'm just boiling some water here. It's just starting to boil soon. It's gotten dark. Well, it's getting dark. It hasn't really warmed up at all today. It wasn't supposed to. When I arrived this morning at 5 o'clock, my car said it was 20 degrees. It's probably about the same thing now, maybe even a bit cooler. Anyway, supper tonight will be a happy yak meal, chicken balaquette, and egg noodles. I have this because when I look at it here, and this is for my own diet purposes here. Let's read it here. It's got only 8 grams of sugar and 520 milligrams, 23% of the sodium they need for a day. And I find with a lot of meals, a lot of freeze-dried meals I've had before, this one seems to have the less sugar and the least amount of sodium in it, which is good for my diet. I also brought, I got a choice of teas, but this one I'm going to have is spiced apple. The water, I should the water's boiling. I'll give it a minute or so to let it boil. All I have to do with this is put it in the bag here, stir it up, let it sit for about 15 or 18 minutes, and then enjoy it. So I will do that. While I'm waiting for my meal to cook over there, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Angelo Morganti. He up till the spring, he was the owner of Adventure Attic, which is an outdoor store in Dundas, Ontario. I've been dealing with Angelo 30 plus years, I guess, and he's helped me a lot in the last 30 years of my camping, either tents for car camping or gear for on the backwoods. And he finally decided this spring that it was time for him to retire. Can't blame him, because I retired 4 years ago. So he sold the store, and he had I was out invited to his retirement party just a few weeks ago, and we had some wine and we toasted him and we thanked him for all the years that he helped me and other people enjoy the outdoors in the Hamilton area. So I don't have any wine with me, but Angelo, cheers and thank you very much. Okay, time to eat. Mm-hmm. Nothing more more relaxing than a fire by the lake. It's just gorgeous. We'll have to see what's in store for Friday and Saturday. Thanks for watching another Camper 69 video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate any comments that you leave. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye now.